Well, hello everybody, my friends, my family, my muchachos. Welcome to another fine edition of the best number one podcast around because of you. Borderline Texas Trash, baby. I'm your host, Uncle Boo, the host with the most, baby. Gonna get funky like a monkey on some turnip greens, baby. And you know what this means. If you're listening to this, baby, it's Friday. Means you made it through another motherfucking week, Daddy. Slap yourself on the back. Slap yourself in the face. If you want to, slap your own ass. Just say, hey, man, we made it. We kicked ass for another week. We survived and we lived. We conquered. Yeah. I'm telling you, being a single parent's rough. Got off of work, went and got Jackson, went and got Steph, came home. Was home for maybe 40 minutes. Got Jackson, took him to basketball practice, sat there for an hour, then got out in the parking lot, switched him into his karate gear, got him in the car, went and dropped him off at karate, went by Jack and the Crack and got some mini tacos, baby. And from there came home, ate, and now I'm trying to squeeze a little bit of the podcast in and get it done for you fine folks for Friday. Yeah. So yeah, and then I gotta go get him and come back. So yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, I'm all good now. A lot of long parts over. I just gotta get him later, but I'll get that. But anyways, how you cool cats doing? I'm so ready for the weekend. This week has been a motherfucker. It has kicked me in me balls. It's been a rough one. But hey, man, gonna be cool tomorrow. We're gonna shut down at lunch, have our little annual Christmas shop party, I guess you'd call it, and stuff. So yeah, we're gonna play cornhole since the weather's gonna be great. Last year we was playing god damn it, I don't know. We played some game inside because it was wet and cold last year. So this year it's cornhole time. Yeah. Well, I hope you guys are gonna be enjoying your company parties and all that. And I know it's rough right now. Everybody's pissed off. The government's got everybody split. The propaganda's up like a motherfucker. But one thing, it's Christmas. It should be a good holiday, man. Let's just all try to get along this holiday and bring in some good New Year shit, baby. But one thing I want to get out of the way real quick before I get into some stupid news. Number one, we've added a new part to the show. I think you're going to like it. So, hey, there's a surprise. All I'm going to say is, guess who's back? Back again. That's all I'm going to say. But I got my wrap up for the podcast, and I just want to say thank you to everybody. My numbers have climbed. My viewership, I guess, or whatever, has gone up 47% this year. And then I know that it sounds small potatoes to some people, but there's 6 people out there, I don't know who they are, that I'm the number one podcast they listen to. Of all the podcasts, we're the number one they listen to. I just want to say thank you, man, whoever you are. And if you're a woman, thank you, my lady. You guys are awesome. You know what I mean? That makes me feel so good, and them getting heard in like 5 countries. So it's pretty damn cool. Just want to say thank you to everybody. And if you hear some noise in the back, that's my daughter feeding the kitty. And feeding the dogs. But yeah, it's been a good year, and I just want to thank you, the fans, that you're the reason I do this, man. So, going to be doing it for a long time. So, hey, maybe one day we'll be a big nation of Booth. We'll call it Boothmania. No, I don't know. But anyways, guys, I just want to say thanks. Thank you for supporting the show and all you do. One day I'll get you a Christmas present. I don't know what, but hey. Well, like I said, we got some good stuff today. We got some stupid news. Then we got a surprise. Then we got some of the scary stories to tell you. And then after that, I'm going to wrap it up, whoop 'em condom style, baby. So, I guess if I don't mind, I guess we'll get into some stupid news. What do you say? Well, let's start out with, here's some kind of sad news. I don't know if you remember that show, The Beverly Hillbillies. Not the remake, the original, black and white one. I think it was in the 50s, early 60s, maybe in the 60s, I think. But anyways, the last surviving cast member of that show, Jethro, the son, yeah, he passed away at 83, man. That's sad. That's sad. And then, let's see, a man in South Africa breaks a Guinness World Record. He does 31 one-handed springs. Dude, I'd get dizzy as hell and fall. I couldn't even do one, much less, 31. Mr. Overachiever. Man, but you ought to see the picture of this guy. Man, there ain't no fat on him at all. Whew. I couldn't do it. It's crazy. And then number 3, I think a lot of my fans will like this one. A 850-pound brownie breaks record in Norwood, Massachusetts. It was the world's biggest pot brownie. Yeah, this motherfucker was huge. Huge, I tell ya. Oh, crikey. Now that's a brownie. Yeah, man. That was big. You could slide that into a party and be like, hey, everybody wants some? Yeah, that would be fun. Okay, we got number 4. A 63-year-old California man was arrested for shooting kids throwing water balloons. Is it just me, or is California becoming a state where crazy shit comes from? I mean, damn. Wow, yeah, but this old man got pissed off. Huh, kind of like that movie Trend with Clint Eastwood in it. But anyways, a grumpy old man. He was shooting at the kids. He didn't kill anybody, but he said he was shooting them to scare them. But yeah, he said they were throwing water balloons, so he started shooting at them with a gun. Yeah, he's going to get the Good Neighbor Award. All right. And number 5, we have cats in Australia are banned from being outside unless they have a leash. No shit, guys. That's the truth. And if you've been keeping up with Australia, man, that government has them motherfuckers on shutdown. You can't get out of your house unless you're vaccinated. Then if you are vaccinated, you can only go to work or get something from the store, and you got to wear your mask. And not only that, only one person from your house can be the one that goes to work and goes to get everything. Yeah. Ain't that fucking weird, fucked up? That's communism, man. A government telling you what to do, when, and where. Watch out, America. We're heading that way. You know, my one New Year's resolution I do have, on a serious note, for 5 minutes of your time. I wish at least for 5 minutes everybody could wake up and just be like, what the hell is going on? We all need to get together and fix this shit. But we won't, because you know why? We're too worried about me. It's all about me and my feelings. What about me? It's not about, let's see what we can do as a unit to fix this shithole. Instead of, my way's the right way and you're stupid and just because people don't agree with the same thing don't mean they're stupid and stuff. I mean, I wish we could all just throw the politics out of it and actually pull our heads out of our ass and realize what's going on. But hey, that's it, man. That's it for the stupid news. Let's go to remember now, this was brought to us by Security Finance. You need any security finance loans, go there. They're in the Brazos Shopping Mall right here in Mineral Wells, Texas. Go in and ask for Gary. Tell him Steven sent you from Borderline Texas Trash, guys. Or Uncle Boo, I mean. Steven's my, real name. Don't tell everybody. Okay, well, here's a surprise for you guys. You know how Ashley couldn't really find time to come back into the clique? Well, let me tell you something, baby. Guess what? The band's back together. Because it's all about the boom, baby. Sorry about that. Anyways, yes. I've been going to her house and recording. We're going to start doing this little segment called Ash Handy's Garage. It's for me and her just going there on a Friday. Some nights it might just be me and her and Tyler and the kids like it was It's Friday. Some Friday there might be more people there. So every Friday there's going to be a different, mirage of people. So we'll be doing these every Friday, and then I load them up for the show for this one. So we're gonna start doing that to get Ash back on the show. But I hope you guys do enjoy this new part of the show called Ash Handy's Garage. We will see you back after we get through with this. I still got some more stuff to talk about and do the show, guys. So come on back. But here's Ash Handy's Garage. Well, hello, everybody. It's a little strange. We're live at Ashley's house right now. We're going to cut some shit.
Got hella kids outside.
Start working on our live interviews more and our live stuff more. And so we're experimenting, yeah. So, hey, we might get to see more Ashley doing it this way now.
Yeah, because we do have internet now.
Yes.
Which is weird. It's been an adjustment. I have to say that, like, isn't really pulling me out of my hippie ways. I still don't really use the TV that much. And now the only thing I use it for, instead of connecting the soundbar to my phone, I have the Spotify app on my TV.
Yeah.
That's about it.
See, that's me. I'm doing more stuff on the podcast and computer.
Well, you need the internet for all that, but like...
yeah, but I don't really watch much TV. The kids, they watch it way more. I mean, way more.
And I've been extremely disappointed with the ending to like the 3 really, really long movies that I actually took the time to watch.
So you're like, fuck these movies.
Oh, dude.
What, Reed?
I have a question. Can I leave the store like open a little?
Why for? Oh, just pull the trash can back in. I don't need it. I was just using it.
We got
Don't
a
worry,
house full of
yeah.
kids, house full of dogs. So if you hear the door
It's-
open up in and out.
It's not it's not one of those cool parties.
And see,
where
this is another thing.
it's all kids.
I've been looking at too is different. That's camera set for live streaming. So like if we come over here, I can set up a couple cameras and they can watch us actually doing a live stream.
That would be
You
cool.
could always take that down right there, the Borderline Texas thing, and put it against the wall, and that'd be our backdrop.
Yes. I always forget it's up there. That's my favorite
Nah,
thing.
she had to look around. She still has the sign.
He pulled that trash can in, and then he was so used to coming outside that he forgot. And he just opened the door with the trash in his hand and almost dropped it and goes, oh, and then closes
He's
the
a
door.
good kid, man. That's my cousin's boy. He comes over to play with Jackson a lot because ask Ashley. We don't hardly have any boys in the family. We do, but they're not Jackson's age.
Yeah, no,
Jared
Jackson's
and Justin are in their 20s, and his other
Douchebags.
cousin, Tanner, he's in his 20s too, married with a kid.
Oh, yeah,
so
and you know, I've never really been around him.
he's real tall. He's like his dad, who's real
Oh
tall.
my god, I keep on forgetting.
Did he do it again?
He did it again.
Each time when the door opens,
He did it again, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, we're the old people of our family, and for some reason, all the children want to be around us all the time.
I don't know why we don't do. We're just
We
hanging
almost
out
never-
here talking. That's all we're doing.
We almost never not have kids.
We're either talking about sports or politics or just adult shit, and
But-
they're just like, "What are y'all doing?"
It makes me feel good, though, because
Sorry about that.
whenever we were younger, our family, for a short stint, not like forever and all the time, but I felt like I didn't get enough of it.
Yeah.
We would get together and all the cousins and all the siblings and everybody would play, and the grown-ups would always hang out in the grown-up area. And,
Yes.
you know, there's always a couple of them old enough to supervise, and there's always adults going in and out. And it's never anything crazy, but I always thought that was, like, really cool, and I didn't get that a whole lot whenever I was younger. And they annoy the shit out of me, and they always make a mess. But the other thing, too, is that neither of us really had, like, Steven was the same way.
Yeah.
I had a shitty childhood,
Well,
and his
my
parents died.
when I was young, so
Yeah, and so I think it's really cool that all of our kids have a safe places that they always want to go to. It's literally either Steven's house or my house.
oh yeah, and it's always been my house. And Jackie kind of started that because
I was about to
when
say
we
it's
got
always been
together,
Steven's
yeah.
house, and then Jackie kind of passed me the baton whenever I came back to town and moved down the street.
yeah, it was like, well, Ashley, all I got to tell the kids, hey, let's get up, we're going somewhere. Ooh, but if I go, hey, we're going to Ashley's, huh? Okay.
And I think it's the cutest thing ever that the boy that does the wrestling podcast, if you listen to the other ones, is the one that's like obsessed with my cooking, and he
Oh,
literally
God,
gets
yes.
butthurt if I say I'm going to cook something and I don't.
You're fine. This is old Tyler. He's walking in here slow. I thought he might have had a hatchet or something.
He came in here to kill us while we're doing the podcast.
You want to say hi, Tyler?
I never knew my father.
This is Ginger Tyler. He never knew his father. He knew he was a redhead. That's all he knew. He was pale and red.
Hi, buddy. I hope you find your dad.
I hope your journey fails.
You're never gonna make it.
Okay, has everybody seen that movie? What the fuck is it? Dewey Cox,
Dewey Cox.
The Ballad of Dewey Cox. And at first, when he's trying to make it, and his wife keeps saying, "You're gonna fail. Your dreams are gonna, fail.
You're never gonna make it."
You're never gonna make it." Well, Tyler's never seen the movie. Bless his heart. And the first freaking 2 months living down here, she used to always say that to him, thinking that he's seen
Look,
the movie.
I'm a bad flirter, okay?
That's how she flirts. And
He shaved his head a couple weeks ago, and I was like, "Hey, Baldy," like trying to flirt with him, And so, like, by day 2, he's like, "Man, this kind of hurt my feelings," and I was like, "Oh, I was trying to be cute."
Did she think rubbing on it and going, "Hey, Baldy"? how
Yeah,
you
that's
doing?"
that's the kind of stupid shit I was doing.
She just call you Baldy.
Hey, Baldy. Give me that look.
Oh, so what he's saying is if you at least rub it a little bit,
Yeah.
it'll be all right.
Yeah, if you rub it a little bit, it's okay. But you gotta take
But you
care
just
of
got to rub the head. Just the head of his head.
it. Just the tip.
Just the tip.
Just the tip of its dick. Oh, too. I didn't bring the other mic. I mean, a third mic, but I'm going to now because I've been fucking around too, and I'm.
Oh, that would be
I know how
cool.
to add. I think I know how to add tracks, and then make it work on the deal. So I think I might get that going next time.
Shit, yeah, cowboy.
And
That'd
I'm
be fun.
And I'm really looking into getting some of the headsets when I'm doing the podcast. When I do live ones, I'm just going to do this. But when I do the ones for at the house, I'm going to try to find them sets and get it to working where it's the headset and the mic combined. Yeah, it look fancier than hell.
Headset.
I do have one thing to say for you Sooner son of a bitches crying. Get over it, okay? People fucking leave, okay? It happens. It's called a fucking
Not my
divorce.
fault,
He divorced you and you're pissed off about it. He went to California and married a new bitch and you're mad. Get over it. Because, that's what happens when
He
you
left
have...
yo skank ass.
It happens. Daddies
would
leave
you-
all the time.
Would you much rather have a team that wins and the coaches, when they get big and famous, leave or retire than being like Texas and going through 3 or 4 fucking coaches and having sucky year? I would much rather have a coach that would fuck me, but hey, at least we're winning games.
Yeah.
I mean...
W's a W no matter how you look at it. Right?
Yeah. So just calm down, all you fans. It's going to be slow for a while, but you're going to get back up. You're just in the same boat as us now, but I think y'all motherfuckers are in worse shape than us. I'm sorry. I will say this. I never really troll on Oklahoma shit or anything, but oh my God, when the news broke about Riley, all I can do is watch the Oklahoma fucking guys on their sports podcast talk about he's a fucking dick. Fuck him. I mean, anytime they mention him, they'll call him.
2 weeks ago,
They'll call him.
like,
Oh yeah, 2 weeks ago.
hail
Oh,
King Riley.
he is the best offensive mind in the world.
In the world.
Well, it's just like watch now. It's just like Alabama. Here's why Alabama's so awesome. They keep getting their talent rated all the time. People take their coach. Look what Texas did last year. We took their fucking offensive coordinator, all their guys, and they still do good. So when you're a winning program like Oklahoma was, you're going to have your fucking coaches leave. It's just like if Texas gets back in the fucking game and starts winning a lot. It wouldn't surprise me if fucking 8-9 years from now, Shark has us doing good and fuck you guys, I'm leaving. I don't care. If he does, he does.
I'm done.
I mean, it happens. It's called business.
I guess I'll go home now.
Yeah, I've made my millions. And that's what gets me too. These motherfuckers with this money they're making. They make more than fucking NFL coaches.
Stupid amounts of money.
Yes, can you believe that? His was $120 million for 10 years, wasn't it, I think? That's fucking mad money, dude.
Yeah, that's a lot. It's
Dude,
stupid.
that's like 12 grand a year, or 12 million a year, I believe. It's crazy. This is pretty cool, though. I like this.
I like this a lot.
I figured out, too, on my laptop, I was running out of fucking storage space, and it kept pissing me
I
off.
told you, man, you can't save all that porn.
Well, it wasn't just all the porn. It was the bear porn, donkey porn.
Furry stuff, man.
But I had
Midget interracial foot porn.
I had my my laptop and my main computer sunk in together, so everything my big computer had on it was on kind of here.
So it had all of it.
Yeah. So now I cleared it all up, and I got like 6-7 hours on this motherfucker.
Nice.
On this motherfucker.
And when I text her, I was like, "Hey, I'm gonna bring this shit over and try it out." And then I'll text her back an hour later, going, "Fuck yeah, I got 6 hours."
Yeah, he
6
did.
hours.
He was like, it's on.
Got a full 40 minutes last night.
Well, so Ash, you need to catch us on some of your little ghost stories around the house. Tyler just blanks them off like I do. He's like, it was the moon.
It's
It was the dog.
It's
settling.
Or the dog. Or... There is some shit that you can't explain.
Yeah.
Like
Tyler's
the last
like me
plate of
here.
fucking spaghetti disappearing.
Yeah, see, that was crazy. I don't know if y'all have ever heard the story out there, but this man, of course, we're jokesters. I understand why he did it, because ask Ashley, we're jokers. Even my kids. We're always playing pranks on each other.
True.
Well, we're all eating, Ashley's famous spaghetti that Jackson loves. That's one thing he does get butthurt. One night,
Crowd favorite.
yeah, one night she said, come over for dinner, and then she's like, fuck, I can't cook it. I don't have this. He was so mad.
Oh, yeah. It was the lasagna.
Yeah, but anyways, it's one particular night. We all made our plates, and Tyler made his plate and went to go to the bathroom, do something. I don't know. He came back. We're all in the living room eating, just watching a movie.
It's like, who took my fucking
And
spaghetti?
he's laughing. He goes, all right, guys, I've looked for it for 5 fucking minutes. Where is it? And we're all like, what? My plate of spaghetti. And we're
Made
like,
a full ass plate of spaghetti and put
with
it
the
on
fork
counter.
on it, everything, ready for him to gobble it down, and the whole thing was gone. Plate, spaghetti, meatballs, sauce, everything.
And I was the last one to make a plate.
Yeah, that's
So,
right. He
it-
was.
It just up and disappeared.
And me and Ashley was like,
Didn't
seriously,
get it.
dude, we didn't. I promise, we didn't touch it.
And the even weirder, like, uncommon thing is that my mother also had, like, food like that disappear with no explanation. And so it's like, it's weird. It's
And
like
her
a
mom
super
has
weird
Walter.
coincidence. Yeah, Walter.
It's like I told Tyler one day, I was like, dude, it don't matter if you move, you know that, right? He goes, what do you mean? I said, your shit follows her, dude.
yeah, I'm a magnet.
And it's funny because sometimes if she's coming over, and I guess,
The TV.
oh, TV.
Where's Jolie?
In there.
Is she watching it? Yeah, I thought he lit a fire for you guys so you'd hang out outside.
Yeah. Yeah. Kids get sidetracked so easy.
Shut the door.
Thank you, Mrs. Lady. Oh my God, them shirts you gave her tripped me the fuck out.
Oh, the cut in half ones?
Yes, they're these shirts and they're like cut in half hoodies.
Oh yeah, down the middle.
Half, no, this one's like zigzagged.
It's really cool.
Yeah, and it's like half like regular button up, but like I'd say from right
Oh.
under, right about mid belly, it goes into a halter
goes
top. It
from
goes
like
into a hoodie.
A hoodie from
Yeah.
What is that? Red and black squares. Plaid.
Yeah. I got some good old plaid western shirts. George Strait t-shirts, I had that shit. I had me some good old George Strait pants, but then my fat ass, well, not my fat ass, my fat belly grew out of them because I don't have an ass.
No ass at all syndrome.
Ooh.
Ashley got the whole
Ooh.
thing.
Hey guys, whenever we're podcasting, try not to fart.
Why not?
I didn't think the mic would pick it up, and I think it did.
I'm going to put the mic right into my butt.
Dude, hey, this ain't no lie, and I wish I would have wrote down which freaking episode it was, but one night, me and Lexi was doing our podcast, and Simone was laying on the bunk bed, laying on the bottom part, and it was a little pause. We was
I
like
remember
fixing
this.
to get ready to do something, and we go, okay, here's the next story, and then you hear, and me and Lexi's like, what? We had to stop, rewind it, and you could hear it on there. So that's what I told everybody. I was like, hey, there's a treat in here if y'all find it.
I'm a child, and I think that dog farts are always funny when you can hear them. And since I have 5 dogs, I hear one
Dude,
often. Because
I'll tell you what, though, the
Hi,
dogs,
Zachary.
the dogs that have the silent farts,
Shiras
yes,
are terrible.
oh, and what's sad is when they hit you, it's not like they don't hit you right off the bat. It's like it's like
come say
they
hi?
do it,
You want to come say hi?
and it waits till it all gets around you and then hits you. Oh my God, listen to the
What
dogs.
do you think? Zachary, what do you think?
That's Zach. That's her adoptee, right? Her refugee dog.
Yeah, I got him from a rescue. He's got 3
He's a
legs.
good boy.
I helped. It was like the shake and bake commercial. I cut his leg off and I helped.
She was the one who just stick a peg on
I
it.
was just the tech at the clinic. One of the techs at the clinic. There were multiples of us that took care of him, but I had a special. I stayed during my lunch, so he wouldn't wake up by himself because I felt bad. And then whenever he needed a foster, he did not find nobody.
Yes, and he loves his Uncle Boo. When I come over here and get on the couch, he's like, "Hey, buddy."
He's just like a giant sack of potatoes.
His freaking lips hang down. And
They're
I wanna,
so saggy.
and they're so saggy, and I want to stick candy in there like Skittles or something, just to see him.
Well, you know what? I was talking to one of the girls at work today, and I actually thought this was pretty interesting because you know how sometimes you can mix 2 breeds and they could be really, really large, but like she was like a weird deformed midget size.
Yeah.
Because hers was a full size Australian Shepherd and a full size like bigger than him pit bull, and she's not getting any bigger.
Yeah.
Shira is the last dog that I got, and those were her 2 mixes, but like she's not big. She's like 30 pounds.
She's a big girl.
Well, I was talking about his flappy mouth, and then I showed somebody a picture, and the way that his feet are, even though they're not big, and the way that his mouth are, and even his ears sometimes, he kind of looks like a Great Dane.
He kind of does.
And I was like, holy shit. Because he's never looked full-blood pit, you know what I mean? Like, he's
Yeah.
a pit bull. Like, he has the body build muscle
Oh, man,
of a pit bull, but his feet and his mouth is weird. And somebody said
Yes.
Great Dane, and I was like, bingo.
Right there. But man, still with 3 legs, he looks pretty intimidating.
He looks really scary.
He's like, I got my leg bit off.
He
in
just has
dog
like a
fight."
fat-ass neck, man.
He's built like John Cena.
Yeah, because all his upper body does all the work.
Man, this is so fucking awesome.
I just love dogs. I'm the crazy dog lady, so.
God, just think all the live stuff we can do now.
Oh, I thought you were about to say, just think of all the dogs that you can get. And I was like, I can't be thinking about that right now.
No, Ashley's got 5.
I
I've
can't
already
have
told
any more.
Ashley, I said, if we hit the lotto or when this podcast stuff kicks off and I could ever start making some money on it, I said, I'm buying you some property first. She goes,
So
"What
you
about
can get
you?" I was
20
like,
million
"So
dogs.
You can get 20 million dogs. Is that she'll come home on her ranch and it'll be like Jim Carrey.
So many animals. It would be so many animals, and I'd spend time with them all the time, so they'd all just be like, hey.
Yeah, she would have a bird house with fucking birds in it.
Because you can ask him. I'm always hanging out. He's always like, what are you doing? I'm like, hanging out with my dogs.
Yeah, and she would have a big yard for her dogs.
Goats.
Yes.
I don't want chickens just because of the smell. No
Yeah.
offense, but
See, I lived in Oklahoma, and we lived around where I lived. Well, Celie and David, they lived around a lot of fucking dairy farms and chicken farms, and fuck chickens.
whenever you live by one or at least have to drive by one every day, that smell is not a smell that you want.
And I don't want to deal with
Permanently.
hogs.
I do not. Okay, so before I worked at the other clinic in Millsap, I thought I wanted pigs. And then I saw people working on them. And no offense if you're a pig person, but I'm out. The
Yeah.
screaming literally hurts my ears. And it sounds like something out of a horror movie.
Yes.
Like, it legitimately scared me the first time.
Hey, Stephanie, I need to get her to do a pig call. She's pretty. Stephanie's is
No, I know. She
creepy.
pisses me off.
'Cause she's
I'm
so
always
good
yelling
at
at her.
it.
I
She'll
hate
do
that.
it out of the blue and scare the
fucking
fuck
noise.
out of it because she does it. I mean, perfect. I don't
I
see
hate
how
that
she
noise.
does it. But yeah, that's my little girl. She learned how to fucking go hog.
Yeah,
calling.
she sounds like one legitly. I'm like, I thought I'm
She
like
does.
going
She
back in
sounds
time.
like one that just got shot because she's all. "Rrr, rrr."
Hey, it's only 9 o'clock.
I know,
Nobody
it's
can
Friday.
say shit.
I
Yeah,
know. I told Candace. I said it might be a little late.
yeah,
She's like, it's okay.
they're fine.
Oh God, they're having fun. They'll crash out like crazy tonight. Which sucks though. I'm gonna have to go buy a lot of donuts tomorrow.
Stephanie wants to stay with me, but does she? Oh, never mind. She does have extra clothes here because I washed some of hers.
Mm. Yeah, she probably wants to stay here because it's a freaking little boy.
She did. She
party
said
at the
there's so
house.
many. She stopped me in the bathroom whenever I had to go deal with Julie earlier, and she said there's so many boys here. She said, I know that you're busy, but can I please spend the night? And I said that's fine, but you have to go to work with me tomorrow. And she was like, okay.
She's another one. She's just like Ashley and my wife that passed, Stephanie's mom, Jackie. Oh my God, Jackie. At one time, in that little ass house we already had 2 cats. She felt bad for one cat that was trying to have cats around our house. So she's like, let's bring it inside. So we had 3 cats and her like 6 or 7 cats and Yoda and Emma. And I'm like, God damn.
I got lucky, and this is going to sound really shitty, that I have 2 cat eaters because guess what? I can never get cats.
Yeah.
Saves me from that one.
See, now if I can, like a cat like Stewie, man, he spends a lot of time outside, so I don't mind.
Who's
Not
Stewie?
Stewie,
I was
but,
like, who the fuck is Stewie?
Bagel. Stewie was the cat me and Jackie had.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he stayed inside all the time.
okay, he
never
wasn't
went
inside, outside?
at all. And see, with Bagel though, ask Ashley, man, that cat goes outside with the dogs. He'll
He's
come
funny.
in with the dogs.
You can get a kitten, and if you put it with a bunch of dogs, it'll mostly act like a dog.
Yeah, when she brought us this cat, it was no bigger than a mouse. Like
I had no expectations for him to live. Like, he was ugly as fuck. His eyeballs were so big.
Yes, he had like an alien head and a big old belly and
Yeah.
a little bitty leg. I mean, he was little. Now he's like,
And then he actually lived, and I was like, congratulations, Stephanie, you have a cat.
she loves it because she's been bugging the fuck out of me.
Well, and she loves animals, and she was out for the summer, and she didn't have anything to do, and I was working so much at this point
Oh,
that
yeah,
I was like,
I
if
would-
I try to take care of this cat, it's going to die, but I had to save it, so do you want a
Yeah.
summer project? And of course, she was like, fuck
Sorry
yeah.
about that. There's just dogs.
Oh, yeah, and I also run a boarding business outside my house.
No. Quack. Hey.
What
Chill.
is everybody barking about?
I don't know.
What? The big kids are being rough with you? Okay. Tell them I said to quit.
Or give them this.
Do you still have your TV show on?
She's getting tired. She's always got to say something.
Come here for a minute.
Yeah, you want to say hi?
Come here for a minute. She obviously ain't that scared and don't want me that bad.
Yeah.
It's what agitates me whenever they act like that.
Oh, I know, and they wait till you're getting ready to do something.
It's always when you're doing
I mean,
something.
parents out there listening to that shit, I think they got a tracking device in our ass, and they got a beeper that goes off. Parents are fixing to have fun. Parents are fixing to have fun. Let's go fuck them up. Every time. I mean, I can be sitting there at the house, not do nothing. The minute I go outside and get on the phone.
Every time me and him try to talk to each other on the phone, it is insane.
Yes.
Sometimes we both like it goes off. Like sometimes it's him, sometimes it's me. But like,
yeah.
we'll finally get to a point where we'll be like, you know what, man, I'm gonna call you later.
Yeah.
Because we can't finish a single conversation.
No, because they're just constantly, hey. And I'm like, I was inside for 2 hours and you didn't say a damn thing to me.
What is everybody growling at?
I don't know.
It's probably just all the noises. But
They're sleeping.
well, this one growled and he usually does not.
Hey,
And that one's growling.
No more barking. It's okay.
Well, Lexi usually texts me whenever she's coming home, so it's probably just the kids because I don't think it's
Yeah.
her.
No, because she was acting like she was going to let her hair down a little bit.
Yeah.